Alright, is this resolution supported? The stream health is excellent. Then we might as well continue. Alright. Excuse me, I'm doing this for breakfast. So next up in the series is Kanaz, or torch. In Gothic it was swelling, in Old English it also means torch. But it was spelled with a stupid little C. Alternate forms, that fucking shit, phonetic value k. Esoteric interpretation names the controlled fire, cremation. The Gothic and Old Norse names are secondary, internal fire, inflammation, etc. Ideographic interpretation, flame of the torch. So not necessarily fire, but fire that is held. Controlled fire. Commentary. The K rune portrays the mystery of regeneration through death or sacrifice. This is the first rune that is fire under human control in the form of the torch, as opposed to the more raw and archetypal power presented in the F rune. What did I just say? Ritually, Kanaz is the fire of creation, sacrifice, and the hearth and the forge, fire controlled by mankind towards a willed result. So magic fire. Cremation as a funeral rite facilitates the transference of the psychic aspects of the psychosomatic complex to new and regenerated forms and prevents their return to the spent forms. The fire of the sacrificed cooks and makes the flesh of the sacrificial animal sacred and acceptable for consumption by men and gods. The fire is always viewed as a transforming and regenerating force. Kanaz is the ability and the will to generate and create. Therefore, it is the rune of the artist and craftsman. Also, the technical aspects of magic. What did I just say? Again, the importance of controlled fire. Controlled energy is apparent. The controlled power of the psyche is combined with the controlled energy of nature, and this results in a crafted object. This is the human rune, the rune of humankind. A large amount of knowledge and technical lore is embodied in the K rune, knowledge combined with ability. The mystery of the creation of a third from the combination of two is also an aspect of Kanaz. Opposites are bound together in an aesthetic fashion, and the result of that union brought into manifestation. The K rune is the rune of human passion, lust, and sexual love as positive attributes. This is the emotional root of creativity in all realms of action. The goddess Freya finds many correspondences with this aspect of the rune. Kanaz also is important to the concept kin, and especially to that part of clanic tradition that professes a unity of the living and dead members of the clan, existing in a syncretic form of conscious life force. Conscious life force. Stand upright with the right arm raised at 45-degree angle. Left arm is lowered by the same amount, creating a difference of 90. The palm of the right hand faces outward, drawing power, while the fingers of the left hand are pointed, projecting into manifestation. You use your left hand to point. Strengthening abilities in all realms. Creative inspiration. Higher polarization as a tool of operation. Especially sexual love. There you go. Look at the alternate forms there. That looks a bit like a Fae and O's bind rune I've seen before. Next one is Gebo, means gift, hospitality. Also generosity. That which is exchanged between gods and men. Okay, it's more like veneration. So I guess I would want to put one of these on my drinking horn if I ever perform a blot. Ideographic interpretation, the crossing of two beams in the building of a structure, interaction of two forces. Commentary. Gebo is the rune of God, that is, the eminent unconscious magical force present in the Ganunga gap, before the formation of the worlds, the holy mystery of the two in one. It is the giver, the giving, the given, and that which is given to, the subject, verb, direct object, and indirect object of the multiverse. This also describes a part of the mystery of sacrifice as the gift ultimately of power that is given to mankind by the gods in order to maintain the ecology of cosmic power. Similar in the sense that we have to water the roots of the world tree because it's being eaten at all the time. There's a certain job to do. By the power of this rune, persons are bound together through an act of will in order to effect a result. This staff symbolizes the root force of runic orders. The Ratun system, I don't know what that is. The rune has some functional similarities to the A rune, since it is also a rune of ecstasy. It is the mystery of ecstatic magical power that is perceived and retained by the Vidki as numinous knowledge. Definitely putting it on a drinking horn. Gebo contains the secrets of yawning. Psychically joining two people, usually male and female, or several persons, in order that they may produce a creative power greater than their sum total. This is the rune of sex magic. Sex magic was practiced in ancient Germanic times, especially for the acquisition of numinous knowledge and wisdom. Sigurd, the greatest of Germanic heroes, was initiated into runic wisdom by the Valkyria named Sigdrifa or Brunhilde. In a ritualistic scene rich in sexual symbolism, a child was born from their union. This was the usual mode of sex magic in which energy was exchanged along the male-female polarity. Further evidence for this is provided by the 18th rune stanza of the Havamal. Ah, yes, everyone's favorite rune. The scariest rune. That 18th I know, which I never reveal to maid or wife's or man's wife, or wife of man, wherever. Anything is better than if one know it. This leads to the last of the songs, but only for that one who embraces me, or that be my sister. This is like the third translation of that shit I've read, god damn it. Gebo is the rune of the brotherly or sisterly lover. It is the psychosexual force exchanged between two poles of power, human to human or divine to divine. In the latter case, Gebo describes the sexual force, life force used in fertility magic, and that was used in shamanistic practices. Still is used. Magical force. So this would also, I guess, be considered at least related to the Vril rune, in that the life force is often associated with its sexual nature. Stand with legs spread, feet straight, and knees locked. Arms are stretched out in an angle forming an X, with hands directly over feet. Even though his aren't in that picture right there. Vunjo. Joy, pasture, pleasure, delight, joy or hope. Vunjo. Phonetic value W. Okay. Esoteric interpretation of name. Relationship of beings descended from same source or race. Ideographic interpretation, the clanic or tribal banner or weather vane. What'd I just say? Commentary. The W rune is the root force of attraction that sympathetic beings have for one another. Whites? That is, whites descended from a common source. Wait, what? Are you trying to spell whites? These beings are then bound together in an organic whole, which is exemplified in the world of men by the clan and tribe. In the ancient Germanic world, society was clanocentric. Thank goodness, for a strong traditional clan was the best protection against invaders from without or totalitarianism from within. By giving the honor and integrity of the clan first consideration, the individual was best able to maintain his freedom. Excuse me. Vonjo is the mystery of the harmonious existence of varied affiliated forces. In the clan, this is the source of the highest human joy, when all members of the clan are harmoniously working together while integrated into their environment in a syncretic manner. A true state of holiness exists. The power of the W rune aids in the promotion of fellowship and goodwill between brothers and sisters. As such is a powerful force in the maintenance of societies and guilds. Vonjo is the energy that binds different fields of force together and is therefore an invaluable concept to rune magic. With this energy, the Vitki can bind several runes into a single harmonious force that can work towards a specific result. Touch the top of your head. Crown of the head. Keep the right arm close at the side. Magical workings. Strengthens links and bonds. Invocation of fellowship and harmony. Banishes alienation. Happiness and well-being. Realization of the links and multiplicity of relationships of all things. Binding runes towards specific purposes. See bind runes, etc. Oh, so this tradition also has bind runes. Interesting. This is why deciding upon a specific notation is important. You see the alternate forms there? The first two can be considered opposites of one another because they are reversed. So how exactly are they alternate? It's either top left to bottom right, or it isn't. Hegalaz. Hail. Egg? Probably not egg. Maybe like the world as an egg. I don't fucking know. They're all like, not fuck it, it's hail. Hagel, Hagel, Hagal. Esoteric interpretation of a name. Icy egg or seed of primal cosmic life and pattern. Ideographic interpretations. The connection of two standing beams, realms of being, by a crossbar in half-timbered building technique, or the primal snowflake pattern, which is Hegel in Armanin. So it is similar. Commentary. Hegelaz is the cosmic ice egg that is filled with crystallized magical power and cosmic pattern. The hailstone is the symbol of the yeasty rime egg that contains the seed of Ymir. Ymir, the primal rime giant. Ymir was formed from the juncture of world fire of Muspelheim and world ice of Niflheim. This is the complete potential multiversal paradigm, the egg of manifestation. This seed concept is emphasized in the old Icelandic rune poem. Hegel is a cold grain and a shower of sleet and a sickness of snakes. The rune is the mystery of the framework of the world and defines the primal form of the multiverse. The snowflake forms itself along the six-fold pattern of the old holy sign, which came to replace that shit in the younger Futhark. Hegelaz is the complete model containing the potential energy of neutral power in the multiverse, which is born from the dynamic, generating, evolving unity of fire and ice. Ice is associated with antimatter. to this guy. Interesting. H rune describes the eternal cosmic harmony. In Germanic religion and mythology, the number 9 is the most sacred and mysterious of numbers. There are 9 worlds in Yggdrasil. Odin hung for 9 nights on that tree to gain the runes. The god Heimdall was born of 9 mothers, and so on. Yeah, because that makes sense. This is the number of a completeness that leads to a birth of greater power of productivity. Born of 9 mothers. What in the world? If anyone has any cool ideas of what the esoteric meaning of that is, let me know in the comments. Helgelaz is the rune mother. This is because of its numerical value and its shape, which may be indeed the primary one. All the runic forms may be derived from the 6-fold Helgelaz when it is placed within a solid figure. The H rune embodies ongoing evolution within a fixed framework. Helgelaz is a staff of protection and banishment because its complete and harmonious nature promotes special security and prevents the intrusion of disharmonious elements. The solid Helgelaz. Look at that. Otherwise known as the All Runa. Look at that. Alright. Woo! Yeah, no. I'm gonna wrap it up after this one. Keep it a little short. I need some drinking to get ready for my day. Framework, completion, union, evolution, protection. So for the Stodter, the first part, stand upright in a cross position with arms parallel to the ground and palms pointed outward. 2. This is a complete runic combination ritual of great power when properly performed. So, 1. Stand in cross position. Face north. Take 9 full inhalations, then turn with the sun from north to east, and sing Hu Ha Hi He Ho. Do this in all 4 directions, ending again in the north. This exercise may be performed from the east during daylight hours or at sunrise. N2, N rune. What is it? N rune, Stadha. What in the world? This is interesting. Nu na ni ne no on first horn, hu ha hi he ho on second. But why? Okay, so it has you like doing some spinning motions. E hu ha hi hu ha hi he ho. Hu ha hi ho he ho. That was. Hu ha hi he ho. Gu ga gi ge go. Hu ha hi he ho. During the course of this exercise, a total of 13 turns is made. Mentally take in no impressions during this operation. Try to maintain an emptiness of consciousness. The exercise facilitates the workings of all the inner gevoel. See actions in Stadhalgalder. Magical workings, completeness and balance of power, mystical and numinous experience and knowledge, evolutionary becoming operations, protection. Alrighty, so next time on Dragon Balls something. That joke isn't funny enough. I'm too tired to do this. Next time on my channel, we will go over this joint and now tease. Everyone have a fantastic day. Hail our people.